Do you want to know why those podcast hosts aren't inviting you onto their podcast? Now, you've done everything, right? You've bought the magic list with all of the names and all of the emails. You may have bought a few of the courses. You know the ones that tell you exactly the magic pitch that works for everything. Maybe you went to one of the courses, the online courses, the master classes that are going to teach you everything. Maybe you even flew and spent a weekend learning how to do this, but still, you're not getting asked to be on podcasts. Well, your friends and your family, they're not going to tell you the truth, right? Friends and family, they want you to be happy. The people that are going to tell you the truth are the ones that want you to be better. And I'm going to tell you the truth on why you're not getting on podcasts. But first, I want to share with you the 6-word pitch that I have used to get on some great top podcasts. Now, it's not just me. I know for a fact Oprah Winfrey has used this pitch. Brendan Bouchard has used this pitch. Tony Robbins has used this pitch. Top authors, presidents of the United States have used this pitch, and you can use it too. And here it is. Can I be on your show? Now, you're going to say, that won't work for me. Exactly. That's why your pitches are not working. You see, it's not about the pitch. It's about the relationship. Put yourself in the host position. There's 3 types of people the podcast host wants to have on. Their friends of friends, and people they want to be their friends. If you were a podcast host, especially a top podcast host that had spent years building up an audience, building up the trust, do you think they're going to say, I have never heard of this person. I've never seen them. I've never interacted with them. But you know what? I think it would be a great idea for me to trust my audience to this person. In fact, I'm going to put it all on this line because this cold pitch was so good. No, it's not going to happen. And I can prove this in so many ways. So for example, I bought those lists because I really wanted to see what they were. The list of the top podcasters and their email list and how to get in touch with them. I looked through that and I'm like, that's not the email that they use. That one might be go to black hole, but that's not the email list. And really think about it. If you have the magic email list that everybody else bought, do you think yours is going to stand out? No, they probably changed that email to spam really quickly and switched emails. Or the other example, the course that teaches you the magic words, the pitch that works for every podcast. Now think about it. One size fits all never works for anybody, right? One size fits none. Or how about this one I loved because I love video, right? And this person was teaching, this is the video that I have used to get on these podcasts, and you can use it the same way. Look at the camera, say these words, talk about this, put it all together. And I'm like, that's a really good idea. I could start using that, reaching out to people I know, but let's see if it works out cold. So I put one together, word for word. I had some friends and members on the team put it together. And then we sent it into this person. And then I know this person, I called him out and I said, you see, you didn't say yes to all of us. You didn't say yes to all of these people that followed it step by step. And the reason is because there was no relationship. Relationships are the ultimate currency. Relationships are the grease that will get the machine running. There was a great book called The Speed of Trust, and it was talked about relationships, speeding up everything. And that's what you're seeing in podcasts also. So with that, stop just robo pitching. You're wasting your time. It's not working. Stop just trying to buy the other course or do something like that. Just build on the relationships. And finally, I wanted to share this experience too. I was an exhibitor at an event. They brought all these people together, a big ballroom of people to pitch. And I hate that word. You pitch a baseball, you introduce a human. But their thing is that you got to pitch yourself to all of these podcasters up on the stage. And, there was probably a dozen up there. So people had spent thousands of dollars, flown to this hotel, sat around for days so that they could do their 3-minute quote unquote pitch. To me, it was the most awkward thing. It was the most transactional thing. It felt creepy. And afterwards, I talked to some of the podcasters and said, well, why did you say yes to one person and no to the other ones? And the overarching theme is, I talked with them at lunch. I had talked with them in the elevator coming down. I thought they were really interesting. And then when I heard more of their story on the little 3-minute pitch, I'm like, oh yeah, I know that person. I'd love to have them on the show. You see, it was funny because there I was as a vendor at this event, and I got invited to some great podcasts, not because I was pitching or I'd paid the thousands of dollars. The two biggest podcasts, Million Pound Mission and Growth Now Movement, I recognized the podcasters. I was sitting down at lunch or at breakfast and walked up and said, hey, do you mind if I join you? And got to sit down and talk with Adam and talk with Justin and got to know them. You see, relationships are the ultimate currency. Stop wasting your time on some magic pitch, some magic masterclass, some magic event and list that's going to change your world. Now, you're not one funnel away. You're not one trick away. You are one conversation away. And that conversation is all about building the relationship. Exposure brings opportunity, but the only way you're going to get that is from having real human relationships. Has obscurity become your biggest problem? Stages have disappeared. Conferences are canceled. In-person meetings seem like a distant memory. Your prospective customers still need you. They still need to hear from you. Stop trying to break through the noise. It's not working. Get in on the conversation. Get featured as the expert guest on targeted podcast interviews. Podcasts are hot. Listenership is up 20% in 2020. Podcasts are the new digital stage. Leverage other people's established platform as a featured guest. Since 2015, Interview Valet has helped over 500 leading brands get featured on over 20,000 podcast episodes. You're the guest. We take care of the rest. Stop being the best kept secret. Find out how we can help you leverage targeted podcast interviews to get heard, to grow your brand, to grow your sales, to be recognized as the market leader.